So this is the Ridge Titanium Bolt Action Pen. This thing is $50 and overall build is pretty good, but it has one substantial problem. It writes like crap. Now we can improve this pen for just a few bucks. Here's how. Let's see the problem. The writing is super inconsistent. It barely writes half the time. You have to put a lot of pressure down on it, and it's not even that dark. Now this pen is comprised of a few different sections. You have the two body sections that go together. You have the ink, and of course you have the spring. Now we're gonna improve both the ink and the spring in this video. So this Pilot G2 number 10 is going to be our donor. I'm just gonna undo that. You will want to take the spring out of here. I'm just gonna use these small pliers to just ease it out, just like that. Now right away you'll notice that there's a size difference between the two ink cartridges. Now we're going to have to circumvent that because this bolt makes it so that this needs to be a very specific size, and you might have to play around with this a couple times to get it perfectly. So basically what we need to do is shorten this cartridge to be approximately the same length, though we will have to make some minor adjustments given the different spring. Something you might want to do is take this plastic piece off first. You will reuse that later. So I marked one on this I want to cut. You're going to take your snips and you're going to try and cut as straight as possible. Now, depending on how low you cut this, when you push this plastic piece back in, you may get a little bit of ink leakage. So I'm going to try and avoid that. There's a little ventilation hole. Make sure you avoid that and push it. Okay, I did get a tiny bit of ink leakage. That's all right. Now, if my measurements were correct, this should fit like a glove. We're going to go ahead and drop the spring in first, then load the cartridge, then take this, twist that on just like that. Now, if you did cut your cartridge too long, it will stick out when the bolt is not engaged. And if I did this properly, it should automatically go in there and stick out just like that. And then be easy to release and easy to put there. So this works just fine. Now, not only is the spring a lot higher tension now than it was before, so it feels even more sturdy than it did before, but it should actually write properly. Now, the cartridge we're using is a number 10, so it is supposed to be pretty thick. If you want a thinner line though, I would go with the G207. And just as a point of comparison, the original cartridge on it, I mean, there's just a big difference. So that is how to make this $50 pen actually feel like a $50 pen. Thanks a lot for watching. Make sure to subscribe. See you guys next time.